Hey my beauties, welcome back to my channel. In this video you will see me create this wonderful New Year's Eve look. So if you are interested in how I got to this, please make sure you continue watching. Also make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and turn your notifications on. Thank you. Hey queens, so I've already done my eyebrows. I've done them in another video, which is an eyebrow tutorial. So make sure you go and check that video out as well as this one and give me a thumbs up if you like them. So I am using the Matte Book by the Crayon case to start off my eyeshadow look. I will be using two colors to start off with, which one will be my transitional shade, which is that light tan color at the bottom, and then I will also be packing on the brownish orange color on top to give that background color look that I'm going for. Right now I am packing on my concealer just so that my eyeshadow kind of pops and also it helps to stick. Here is the light tan color that you'll see me do. And then I am packing on that brownish orange color here. So in this, you'll also see me, once I get the eyeshadow on my brush, I'm also kind of dusting off a little bit on my palette. So you'll see me keep tapping my palette a little bit. And that's helping to brush off any excess, which helps limit the fallout onto your cheeks while you are adding on your eyeshadow. This helps the cleanup process a little bit better. So you'll see me doing that. A little bit goes a long way, especially if the palettes are very pigmented. By the Crayon case. And I'm going to be using Hot Cocoa from this one next. So with the Hot Cocoa shade, I am just going in and I am going to be packing that in the outer corner V. You'll see me do that to both eyes. I am just going to pack that on as much as I can just to get that overall look that I want. Next, I am doing the cut crease. Yes, let's cut that crease, baby girls. So, of course, I am using my favorite Tarte Tape shape in the tan sand. So like I mentioned in my previous videos, you want to put a little bit on there and then look up so that you can kind of map out your crease area. If you've been doing it for a while, then you don't have to do that, but I like to do that just because it helps me to know where how far up that I need to take that concealer so that it doesn't mess up the rest of my eyeshadow. So you'll see me do that to both eyes. So just keep watching. So y'all, also when doing your cut crease, you do want to take your time because you want to have that nice little shape of your eyelid so that when you add in your other colors, then you get that, you know, that popping kind of look. So I'm just taking mine out. You don't have to take yours out as far as I did. You can also choose the kind of shape that you want. So, you know, me and my son, it's New Year's, so we kind of dancing. He's saying hey to you guys. It's New Year's, so you know we finna get it popping. So yeah. Alright, so now that my cut crease is where I want it, I am going to blend that outer corner in, but first you want to kind of make your concealer a little matte so that it's not picking up the eyeshadow when you start to apply it and then make it look sloppy. So you do want to make sure that you set that first. You don't have to put like any setting powder or anything on it, but you can. That's optional if you want to do that, but you don't have to. Typically I just started adding my eyeshadows in there, but I take a blending brush and just kind of pat it on there. A brush that you haven't used before, that way you're not adding color on there, because you want to keep it, you know, the way that it is. So again, Adding color to that outer V corner, I am adding kind of like a dark brown, almost black kind of color, because I am smoking this out. Since it is New Year's, I am going for kind of that glam, golden kind of silvery look, but more golden because I like gold more than I do silver. So I am smoking out my outer corner V kind of with that little color, and then I am gonna go back in with my other shade. So you'll see me do that. Keep watching. So queens, just a quick tip, you do want to make sure that you are applying a good amount of eyeshadow to that outer corner V so that it blends in really good, because you don't want it to look like you have lines in it. So you want to blend it really good. So add a good amount of eyeshadow right there in that little corner. So as you can see, I'm kind of darkening up that corner again just to smoke that out a little bit, but as you can see, that line has disappeared, so you can't really tell where the cut crease had ended at. That's what you want it to look like. So keep watching, stay tuned as I continue to add a little bit there. Now that I am finished with the look that I am getting, I am now going to add another color right by the darker shade. So I'm using that golden shade. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to use at first, so I end up going with the more golden versus the orange golden color. This color is Algers, I believe it's called, and that's from the Raw Sauce palette from the Crayon case. It's really pretty once you put it on, and when you swatch it, it's very pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. So I end up going back over that golden shade with another gold color that had a little bit more thicker flakes on it. This is from the Huda Beauty palette that I got, and that golden color is extremely pretty, but the fallout can be a lot, so you have to be a little bit careful there. But I went back over that gold color to add just a little bit more depth and to make it pop just a little bit more, because I want it to be really shimmery and, you know, kind of New Year's-y, kind of to match my shirt, so that glitter kind of thing in there. So I'll go back in and add that in there. So keep watching. Now you'll see me add kind of like a yellow shade in the inner corner. So I was very undecisive in doing this makeup look, and I couldn't decide what color I wanted to look that was gonna pop, like really pop. So you'll see me going in kind of with a yellowish shade, and then I go back in with kind of like a yellow, not yellow, but a golden pink kind of shade, and I go back over top of it just to kind of add those two colors in together. So you'll see me kind of do that to make it blend a little bit better. So I'll do that on both sides.
y'all, I'm so extra. I wasn't satisfied with this look, so I took that burnt orange looking color and I went back over top of kind of where the gold was, just a little bit closer to that darker shade, just to add a little bit more color on there. Just because I'm extra, like I say, and I was not satisfied with what I had came up with. Too late to turn back, so I had to fix it the best that I could and come out with the look that I was really satisfied with. So I went in with that orange shade again. So now y'all, I am about to use e.l.f. eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. I had to take a dance break because of course it's New Year's, so I had to get my dance break in. But e.l.f., it's really cheap to use and it's very easy to use this when you are trying to do wing liner. So I am going to use this, you'll see in the next clips here, just showing you how to do a wing liner. You want to take your time in doing this because you can mess up. So I'm used to doing one side way better than the other, so you'll see me go back in on one side and try to correct it because I made one side super nice and the other side was just a little bit off that I had to make it match. So keep watching. So y'all gonna see me, I'm about to do my other side, and y'all see me saying basically I unfortunately am unable to match both of my wings. I am not that great. I am good at it, but sometimes I mess up. You know, real G's mess up. So I had to go back in and fix it. So you'll of course see me, like I mentioned, go back in and try to fix my right side to match the left side, because if I continue to work on that left side, whew, I would have had to start all over. And girl, who about to do that? So now I am applying my mascara, which is by Too Faced Better Than Sex. You always want to apply your eyeliner, I mean not your eyeliner, your mascara before you put your falsies on. It just makes your eyelashes look so much better, and it helps them to adhere together a little bit to make it look like all your eyelash versus being separated together. So you want to do that. So now y'all, I am about to apply my false lashes. Here's a little trick that I learned from another YouTuber. So I use the duo glue, the lash glue. I use two different kinds. I use the duo with the wand, and then the other one that does not have the wand, basically. So the one with the wand has a little bit aloe in there. I like to use that especially when I wear my contacts. But she said to put the, I think it was Beats by Deb. Shout out to Beats by Deb for putting me up on this. But she said to take the duo glue and line your eyelid like you are applying your eyeliner. So what I had done before was apply the duo glue on my eyelash, and then I had came across her video, so I done both, and it works wonders. When I tell you, the glue dries so quick when you apply it onto your eyelid versus when you apply it onto the lash itself, it does so much better. So that's what I did. So y'all, for real, this trick works, no lie. So you see me apply the glue, like I did not have to wait 30 seconds, 20 seconds. I popped that bad boy on there and it was stuck. Come on, like who about to go back to applying false lashes the other way? Because this way works just fine for me. Not only does this dry really quick, it helps you get the lash in place exactly where you want it at versus having to readjust. It works perfectly. So I had to do my other eyelash off camera just because I had to take it off and fix it basically. So keep watching. All right, queens, if you have made it this far, thank you so much. Make sure y'all have subscribed and like this video. Comment, let me know what else y'all want to see, because I got you. Also make sure you share this with your friends and family so that they can also, join in, come join the Pretty Eye League gang. So I am using primer. We're getting into the face. You want to make sure that your face is properly primed, especially when you have acne. You don't want your foundation to be looking a hot mess. My face is oily, as I've mentioned in many other videos, so I have to use a matte primer is what I like, so that when I apply my foundation hours later, it's not looking like it's melting off my face. So you want to just kind of press that into your skin, because that just kind of helps warm it up a little bit and prep your face for when you start to apply your foundation. So the foundation that I use is, of course, by L'Oreal. It's the True Match is what I use. So I'm starting to apply that, and stay tuned.
Now that I have properly blended the foundation, I am going in and I am about to contour my face. I'm using the Black Radiance foundation stick. If you do not know how to contour, take your time. Research, Google, YouTube. That's pretty much how I learned. And just figure it out. Just kind of play with it. Makeup is supposed to be fun. It's not that serious, so you just kind of want to play with it. So I take that same beauty blender that I use to apply my foundation, and I contour my face with that. So everything that I do in the rest of the video, I use the exact same beauty blender. You do want to make sure you're using a damp beauty blender. That way it just kind of helps to blend a little bit more. So when I apply the contour, I leave that, and then I also apply the concealer under my eye. I'm using the same concealer that I use for my eyebrows, which is the Tape Shape in the Tan Sand. So I use that up under, and then I'm going in with a Real Techniques brush to kind of blend out the brown, the contour that I did. So kind of blend that upwards is how you want to contour your face. So you want the illusion that you have high cheekbones. If you do already have high cheekbones, then you may not have to contour so much. I have a round kind of chunky face, so you want to, for that, it's technique to everything basically. So but the key is to blend your contour upward, not downward, because you want to give the illusion that you have high cheekbones. No matter what facial shape that you have, the illusion, no matter what, is to have high perfect cheekbones. So that's the illusion that we are trying to get. So of course you want to blend, make sure you blend, because you do not want a harsh line, especially when you're contouring. So you don't want your face to look dirty. You don't want to use a shade that's too dark for you. You want to match it up perfect, and just kind of blend that. Make sure you blend it really good so that you don't have those harsh lines. The whole key to doing makeup is to make sure that you are blending. If you are unsure how to blend, please YouTube, follow along, let me know, comment. If you have questions, let me know. I'll explain the best way I can to you, but make sure that you are blending really, really good. So now to finish off my look, I am adding a pop of color under my eye, right on my bottom lid. So I'll do my white eyeliner just to make my eyes look open. So two different things with your eyeliner. It all depends on the look that you're going for. You can use a black liner if you want to. You can use a white liner. They even sell kind of like a nude liner that you can use, but you want to just use that on the bottom. But I like to use white so that whatever color that I'm applying right there, it makes it pop even better, and I want my eyes to look wide open. So I use black liner sometimes, but if you notice with black liner, it does make your eyes look a little bit tight. So it's your preference, whatever you want to do, but I like to use white on certain occasions just to kind of give that open eye look. So you'll see me applying my color here. I use two different colors. I use kind of like a lighter pink, and then I went back in with kind of like a darker pink but kind of maroon looking color. It was super cute. So keep watching, stay tuned. So now I'm going in with that same mascara that I use, the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and just applying that mascara on the bottom lash. I wait to do that afterwards so that I don't get it everywhere when I'm trying to do my setting powder and my concealer and everything. I wait to do that afterwards as my final step. And then I go in and powder my whole face just to set all my powder and everything so that, again, you don't start peeling or running or any of that kind of stuff. You want to set your foundation, especially if you're using a liquid foundation. So keep watching, stay tuned. now I'm going back over this and I am adding just a little bit of blush. I'm using a not so bright shade, just kind of like an orangey shade, and adding that over top of my contour just to kind of make it pop just a little bit more. So it gave kind of like a bronzy kind of look. So I'll do that everywhere where I did the contour, the cream contour. I'm going back in and setting that with a powder, because you also want to set that with a powder as well. So keep watching. You are almost there, queens. Now I am applying my lips. I am using the lip pencil from the Crayon case. This is in the color Coffee. I am lining my lips. I overline just a little bit because I have a small top lip. Don't laugh. Okay. But I am lining my lips. I overline just a little bit. So you'll see me do that as I instruct my sweet, sweet, sweet baby boy to not try to get in his car that he got for Christmas. So as I line this, then you'll see the color that I use is also from the Crayon case, and it was called Marie. Both of them paired so good, and y'all, I was popping after that. Couldn't tell me nothing. So y'all, my intention was to use two different lip sticks. They both are matte, but because I had used the lip liner, I end up not using one of the colors, which would have ultimately been a darker color, and instead I just used the Marie color because it was super cute and I was going for kind of like that nude lip color. So I end up not using the darker shade and just went with the lighter shade to get the look that I was going for. So I end up going back over with just a little bit more liner just to give me that good pop in my lips. But basically this is the overall look, guys. So if you are still watching, thank you so much. So of course you want to, at the end of your makeup application, you want to set everything, and the setting spray that I use is by Morphe. I do like MAC as well. I use the MAC, the matte setting spray, but I used Morphe in this video because I ran out of MAC. So applying the highlight, like the highlighter, after the setting powder just makes it pop even more. As you can see, your girl is glowing. I'm like a glow worm, baby. So I love this highlighter. It is the Honor Roll Highlight little palette from the Crayon case, and when I tell you this thing is so pigmented, you only need a little bit. I'm telling you, a little bit goes a long way, queens. So hey, if you extra like me, then apply that. Apply whatever you want, because it's your face. If you want to glow, then glow. If you want to blind people, then blind people. So anyways, this is the end. If you like this look, please give me a thumbs up. Like this video, make sure you subscribe, and make sure that bell is turned on so that you can see all new videos when they come out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, my loves. You guys have a happy new year. Be safe out there. I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.